Hello and welcome to the Album Man, and today I'm going to be delivering you some news in the form of a rant. And this is the news that, that Muse have pissed the world off. Well, certainly the world of rock and metal. They've said a couple of things, and well, firstly, they have, let me just, start at the beginning. So, Muse released a trailer a month ago, something like that, for the upcoming album, The Second Law, which they've now postponed until October. Probably because they were scared because they were releasing it on the same day as the Killers album, and they knew that their sales would be destroyed by them because, the Killers album's seemingly going to be more talented than Muse's. Yeah, so, the trailer for Second Law, it starts out lovely, lovely piano, like butterflies and hurricanes even. I was thinking, yeah, this is what I want, a change from this piece of crap. Muse are back. And then, I think it's about 2 minutes, 10, something like that, the dubstep kicks in. And when that dubstep kicks in, I was just devastated. It's like, what happened to Muse? Where did they go wrong? Why is dubstep in my rock? It's just, yeah. And now what's happened is Matt Bellamy has come out. First he said dubstep is the new metal. I mean, what? What? How can you make a statement like that? Dubstep, 1, has nothing to do with metal, and 2, has nothing to do with metal. They are two completely separate genres that should just be allowed to coexist instead of being mangled into one horrible genre like Korn did with their horrible Path of Totality, which I have listened to quite a lot of that. Oh, it makes me cringe. Not like I like Korn usually, but this is worse even for them. I mean, I thought we had new metal. Didn't we have that with bands like Korn, Limp Bizkit, think Linkin Park, stuff like that? New metal's dead and gone. But I think they mean new metal N-E-W as opposed to N-U. But this new metal of dubstep, it's not anything like metal. It's not gonna overtake metal in history. Dubstep is a fad. End of. It is a fad. It's like the techno, stuff, and the way that everyone in the 80s had to use synthesizers. It's just one of those fads that music is going through. It's not gonna last. You're not gonna get Skrillex playing in 20 years, And if he is, he'll be playing in some tiny pub. Well, not playing, I should just say pressing the play button, because of course that's what his live show consists of, in general, yeah. So, it's not dubstep. Muse also said this fantastic comment that the mosh pit has moved from guitars and gone towards the laptop, sort of hinting that guitars are being overtaken by a laptop. I mean, what's next? You're gonna get bands who just play their instruments on iPads. You have the drummer on that, drumming app. You have the guitarist on that goddamn awful guitar app where you can only play about 4 frets. You can have a bassist, I'm sure there's a bass app somewhere. And keyboardist, there's a sort of piano app, and yeah. Are we gonna get bands like that? And what could the vocals consist of? Vocals could consist of, I don't know really, just sort of automated, Microsoft Sam. So, our all-star laptop or iPad band, we could have, someone, or even on a laptop, you could have someone on the keyboard drums, keyboard guitar, keyboard bass, computer keyboard, and then Microsoft Sam on vocals. I mean, come on, this is not the new form of music, okay? And that's practically all Skrillex, any vocals are, they're practically Microsoft Sam. I mean, no, the guitar is a completely different beast to laptops. 1, it's actually an instrument, that's the main difference is that, at least the guitar is an instrument. And it takes talent to play, it really does. It's, I admire anyone who can play a guitar well. But a laptop and program some little files, mix some files together, maybe add a bit of MIDI keyboard or something. No, that's not talent. You don't need musical talent to do that. As Mike Oldfield said, said only a few days ago, You do not need music. You know, these people have no musical talent who just type stuff on a computer. And it's so true. It really is so true. Now, I'm sure people will be saying, well, Muse, they're dubstep, that isn't computer dubstep, they're using guitars. You know, they're messing around maybe with a, you know, Matt's pad, and they're using guitars, you know, so it's more talented. And I'd agree, it is more talented, but at the end of the day, it's still dubstep. And Muse, they're just jumping on a bandwagon. You know, Muse have their own sound, as shown in a fantastic album like 2006's Black Holes and Revelations, one of the albums of last decade. It was experimental, sure, but so are all the albums. I mean, The Resistance, that took experimental to a new low. That was awful. It really was. I was waiting for their return, because, you know, you start with Uprising, Resistance, like, yeah, you know, this is good, awesome, Muse are here. And then Undisclosed Society, United States Eurasia, Guiding Light, Unnatural Selection, MK Ultra, I Belong to You, and you're asleep by the Exogenesis Symphony, if not by the third track. You know, the thing is, they're just jumping on a bandwagon. They think it's cool and trendy. You know, you can just imagine Matt Bellamy thinking, you know, they went to see Skrillex in Camden around October, and they loved it. They thought it was heavy and loved it. Heavy as in, it's not like Megadeth. I mean, you know, Skrillex has no resemblance to Megadeth. It's not heavy in that way. Is it heavy as in it destroys your ears, as in, you know, it sort of molests them violently? I accept heavy in that way, because that's true. So they loved Skrillex. They just decided, so, you know, you can imagine Matt Bellamy in the studio thinking, so, you know, our album, we, you know, we need to stray away from, you know, sort of rock music, because that's just dying. Let's jump on this bandwagon called dubstep, you know, like Skrillex, and let's, how about, you know, doing this, we could make more money. We could get more album sales, yeah. We could jump on this back, you know, bandwagon. We know it's not going to last forever, but we'll make some comments like it is, you know, and get people thinking we're all in for dubstep, so, you know, we'll get the dubstep crowd to buy our albums, then probably Muse fans will buy it as well, and then we'll make twice as much, or if not 3 times as much money. Fantastic, but, hold on, there's a problem. Our fans, they might not react to the dubstep too well, you know, they might call it talentless crap. So, we'll use the guitar, we'll use that little chaos pad, which is usually used for tasteful effects on stuff like Plug-in Baby, but instead we'll use it for obnoxious dubstep, and then even our fans will eat the shit up. I mean, that's what they're doing. They are just delivering us crap on a plate, even if it is on a guitar. And Matt Bellamy's guitar is a very nice guitar. I would love a chaos pad, but not to abuse like his. He's abusing it. He should have it confiscated. And we just don't need dubstep in our rock. You know, I'm not a dubstep fan, clearly, but if any of you are watching this, that's fine. I have no problem if you wanted to watch dubstep. Watch it, listen to it even. That's fine. But we don't need it in our rock music. You know, can't they just coexist, you know, and plant of dubstep grows this way and rock this way, you know, just coexist nicely. We don't need dubstep in our rock or metal. You know, we had Korn's Path of Crapality, which came out last year, which combined dubstep, and that was one of the worst things I've ever heard in my life. I can't say I'm a Korn fan usually, but oh my god, that was just, horrible. And yes, I have listened to Skrillex. I've heard some of the Scary Monsters and Sprites EP and stuff, and I've given it a go. Same with Deadmau5 and these other dubstep artists I have, but it's just, they're crap in my opinion. They're just talentless, and we don't need that coming into our rock music. We really don't. There's no need for Muse to do this except to try and be hip and cool. Instead, I just wish they'd be Muse. Yes, I know only 2 tracks on this album are going to be dubstep and the other 11 tracks. But still, after those 11 tracks, I've heard Survive, the official single for the Olympic Games. That's not exactly good. Muse, they're just going down. They're going down, 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 deeper and down, to quote Status Quo. And it's a shame. It really is. A once great band who I thought had so much potential to take the world by storm, and they have. But in a bad way. I hope no one buys this album, really. I hope it does badly, and I hope they realise they've made a mistake in bringing dubstep to it. It's just, we don't need dubstep or bro-step, whatever the hell bro-step is. And as they say, we created something that was dubsteppy, but we wanted to see if we could do it with real instruments. We wanted to ask, can rock bands compete with what these guys are doing? Why directly compete with a genre that's completely different? Rock should just stick to its own guns. That's my opinion. Please share your opinions below in the comments, or make a video response. I'll accept any video response if it's for my opinion, you know, if it cares of me or if it goes against me. I don't mind. And so yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Can't wait to subscribe, and long live rock and roll, which really holds true this time.